Hey guys, so like I've said in other videos, not all of my videos are going to be haul videos. And I've been thinking about where I want my channel to go because I want interesting content just like everyone else. And so today's going to be a story time, and it's going to be not a great story for me. It'll probably be in the description. I haven't decided what I'm going to call this yet. Oh, look at that. Isn't that special? But this is what happened to me recently, and I want to try to make it short because most of the depression videos I watch on YouTube are like long, boring stories, and I just don't want to be boring. But this is true. This is what really happened to me. This is real life. So basically, over the past 15 years, I've suffered from depression and anxiety, and I've been on and off meds for that time, and recently the medications have been really bad side effects. I've had bad things happen to me, like muscle tremors and stuff like that. So I just decided just recently I was just going to stop taking them altogether. And I did try therapy. I did quit therapy because it wasn't really for me. It wasn't working. But I did go with what my therapist said, do things to help with depression. Walk, and I did a walk with my dog video about it. So yeah, I try walking. I try coloring, adult coloring. I try writing in a journal. And the thing is, sometimes those things work, and sometimes they don't. So, not too long ago, on a weekend, I just woke up one day and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to say I was suicidal, like I wanted to just go out there and take my own life, but I just was just tired of just living. I know that sounds awful. I know there are people out there that would kill to be a healthy young person like me, and I know that, but being depressed, it's a mental problem. It really is. So I was laying in bed and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore, and I just want to lay here, but I couldn't sleep. So what I did, and by the way, this is a cautionary tale, not an instructional video. Okay, so don't do what I did, because I could have killed myself accidentally on purpose, however you want to see that. So what I did was I wanted to sleep. I basically just wanted to sleep the weekend away. So I took some allergy pills. I took the generic kind, but it's the same main ingredient as Benadryl, diphenyl, I forget what it's called, but I take those regularly to sleep anyways, so my body has built an immune system, immunity to it. So instead of taking 1 or 2, I usually take 3 at night to get to sleep. Well, this particular weekend, I could not sleep. And this is the morning time. This is like I had already slept miserably through the night and I wanted to go back to sleep. So I took 8. Yeah, I took 8 pills. I figured that would make me go to sleep, and it wasn't so much that it would kill me. Don't ever assume that, by the way. And I fell asleep for a short period of time and I woke back up. And I was disappointed, not because I woke up because I was alive, but because I wanted to sleep longer. So I took more pills. But I didn't fall asleep. So I took more pills and I didn't fall asleep. And then I drank half a bottle of like generic NyQuil, which basically is like the same main ingredient. And that didn't work. I posted things on Facebook with my friends and family that I could get the quick response from them. And I freaked everybody out. Everybody was like, are you okay? What's wrong? And that is to be expected. But I was in a bad place in my mind and I didn't want to hear it. So after I got a frantic phone call from my grandma who lives in Florida, I decided to just not talk about that stuff anymore on my Facebook. But I mean, it's good to have an outlet. So I'm just sharing my story with you. So what happened was, I don't really know how many pills I took that day, but it was probably close to 25 or 30. And I don't know what damage I ended up doing to my liver. And I'm usually very cautious about what I take. I usually don't take headache medicine. But that day I just said, screw it. I don't care. But that's a lot of medication to take in a short time frame. I didn't take them all at once, and I think that's kind of my saving grace, was that my body had time to metabolize these things over the course of the day. But I did start showing side effects, and that's what scared me, because towards the end of the night, I was getting texts from someone, and I could not physically read them. My vision was blurry, and I was like, what is going on? And I looked it up online, and I just barely made out that's a sign of overdose with the main ingredient in Benadryl. And I started to freak out, because I'm like, wait, I didn't actually want to die. Like, I just wanted to sleep is a form, because of my depression. Well, whoops, so I started to freak out, and I told my husband, and he's like, should we go to the hospital? And I'm like, I don't think I need to go to the hospital. By the way, you guys, if this shit ever happens to you, go to the hospital. Don't take a chance. But I didn't. I ended up just going and sitting in the living room with my husband, with someone that was there for like an hour, and nothing else happened. So we went to bed, and luckily I woke up the next day. So, excuse me. I always get phlegmy when I'm on the video. I'm sorry, you guys. But, if you're ever feeling that way, don't do what I did. Because even though I wasn't trying to actually kill myself, I could have easily. And I don't know if you guys remember Heath Ledger, the actor. He was the Joker in Batman and a whole bunch of other movies. And he died, and I think that's, if memory serves me right, I think that's what happened with him. I don't think he meant to kill himself. I think he overdosed on over-the-counter drugs. He might have mixed it with alcohol, I can't remember, but you guys, it's easily done by accident, so just don't do it. So every day is a new day, and I look at things differently every day. So today's a good day. I feel good. I don't feel depressed, or even though it's raining and gray and crappy out. I had a really nice evening with my husband last night. You would think, oh, did you go to the movies and have dinner? No, we butchered a cow in the rain, in the dark. It's a long story, but, it takes a certain kind of partner to be willing to do that with you for the sake of your dogs, because we got a cow donated to us that had passed away, probably either from pneumonia or drowning, and they couldn't use it for human consumption, so they gave it to us. It froze because it is winter in Pennsylvania, and we were waiting for a day for it to be warm enough that we could cut it up. Didn't expect that to be yesterday, because it just randomly got warm out. So we didn't want the meat to go bad, so we, in a hurry, and for 2 hours, because we don't have any power tools, we cut it up by hand, and we still have to do the rest of it tonight, because we didn't finish. It's a 2,000-pound animal. And what we do is we freeze it, and we feed that to our dogs instead of kibble. And I was thinking about doing a video about that too. But anyways, so I want to wrap this up because we're getting long here. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm not going to do that again. I learned my lesson, scared myself, scared my husband. Don't flirt with shit like that, because, I got lucky, and maybe because I'm a little chubby, it helped. If you're really thin, maybe your body would metabolize it not as well. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But I was depressed. I'm not depressed now. Every day is different. If you have depression, I think you understand this. If you don't, and you know someone that does, try to be empathetic, because every day is a struggle sometimes. All right, guys, that's it. That's my story. Thank God. Thank you, God, that I survived that, and let's never do that again. And luckily, I'm still here, so I will see you guys on the YouTube. All right, bye.